What's up, guys? Mike aka Phony, and this is Trials Evolution, aka Tues. And today's first track is one that's missing just one thing. I'll let you figure out what it is. Now, if you haven't figured it out just yet, it's that there's no motorcycle sounds, there's no engine revving. Even the giant rocket thing that's on the back makes hardly any sound, right? You can barely hear it when the camera gets close. And it's like, hey, look, listen. It sounds like someone's breathing into the microphone, and that's it. This is a fucking rocket motorcycle falling off of giant buildings. We should be hearing so much more than what we're hearing right now, but we don't. It sucks. But the camera angles are fantastic. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. The camera angles are great. Visually, this is an awesome track, but I'm telling you, freaking sound effects are such an important part of everything. So let's say you're a track creator and you make this really kind of elaborate track with all of these little hidden messages and all of these crazy things that happen whenever you trigger certain things, and you put it out there, and all that happens is people just kind of blow through the whole thing going for the fastest time. Oh, I want to be number one on the leaderboard. Nobody really stops to appreciate all the things that you've set up. And so, and this guy here, who we've showcased his track sort of last week on Tets, where essentially it was just the end. It was the Ghostbusters track, if you haven't noticed already. Well, this is what happens when you just kind of blow through it. You miss like 80% of the stuff. So let's go ahead and take one more look on the donkey, of course. Makes it easier to slow down for things, right? Oh, circular saw out of nowhere. Look at that. See, you totally missed that the first time because you just blew right through it, right? So let's see. You see the background stuff? It flashes every once in a while. Something, a building on fire. Here we have Slimer eat a giant hot dog. I was looking for some stacked books. I didn't see any, but then Slimer showed up and made everything okay. And then I crashed. And I ended up down here with the pink slime. And Slimer again, see? All this stuff, you miss all this stuff when you blow through it. And then the theme song kicks on. And then the rest of this is what we saw last week in Tets. I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff. And that's the thing that sucks. Like, there should be a tag or something that says, hey, fucker, die a whole bunch of times because there's awesome shit that I put time into that you might want to see. You've had dose of a freaky ghost, baby. You better call. All right, guilty pleasure of the week. This track is it's a rocket-powered minecart. You control which direction you want to face. You can even swap out your minecart at the beginning. You have two different minecart styles. The goal is to get as many of these the white chips and the blue chips as possible without touching any of the red ones. The red ones like minus 100 points. It's pretty severe, actually. So this thing, I say guilty pleasure because I played it like 50 times trying to get the goddamn highest score possible, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Right? Okay? Now, keep in mind, you have full control over this. You could slow down the thing, you could speed it up. You have almost complete control over this thing. It feels fucking heavy too, because when you try to slow down, the shit does not slow down as quickly as you like it to. So here we go. Ooh, see, almost got me a whole bunch of reds. That would've sucked. Rolling all the way down this, all the way to the very end. And it's like, yeah, silver medal. It's like, ooh, cinematic ending. What's up? Okay, fucked up, right? Now, any other day of the week, I would just be like, fuck it. I'm not going back. Nah, but why would I? No. But for some reason, will it minecart all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. And here I am, over and over and over and over again. I could not stop. I couldn't stop. I was fucking hooked. I needed to see what was on the other side of that wall. I felt like there was some kind of mecca out over there, like a secret meaning of life or some shit. So I played it for like 30 minutes. There's no reason to do it other than just to see what's on the other side of that wall. Pay attention, track creators. This is one way to get people to continually go back and strive to get a higher score. They'll downvote the shit out of you because they're mad because it's so fucking hard. I won't, because I appreciate that you're giving me incentive to come back. But when I finally pulled it off, I finally had like an almost perfect run. It was enough to qualify for gold. My body was ready. And I waiting, and then it gets, and then it's like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, it's a secret thing or whatever. So go back to the beginning, and then do the little circle thing, and then bam, new minecart skin, and everything turns red, and suddenly I'm in the devil's cart or something. So on one hand, it's like, I did all that work just to go back and play it again with a different skin. At the same time, it's like, did I just fucking play the shit out of a single map to unlock a skin? What kind of free-to-play bullshit is this? Here's a track that was submitted by one of you guys, a viewer track, and I don't mind you guys sending in tracks. Just know, one, if it's bad, I'm gonna tell you it's bad, and two, don't send me this shit on Twitter. I don't fucking write down the things from Twitter. I got a text, someone's like, it's from Twitter. This is a Gaming Raptors. You are not the boss of me. I am the boss of you. Did he really just send that tweet like right now on recording this? Yes, I am. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier for me to check out tracks if you send me a message in the Xbox Live messaging system, okay? AK Mike B is my shit. Send me some stuff. Tell me you like my tits, whatever, I don't care. That's where you send them. It's a lot easier for me to keep track of them there. I could go and check it out, and if it's awesome, I'll put it on tits. If it pisses me off, I'll put it on tits. If it pisses me off enough, I'll put it on Will of Donkey. See how that works? All right, now this track is a fucking nightmare to anybody that's ever been a stagehand for any type of production. You know how much this shit hurts you. Now the nice thing is that even though it's simple, it's just a whole bunch of trusses like kind of strapped together in some crazy type, configuration to make a track, a very difficult track, mind you. He still manages to get every element, every obstacle to just kind of flow into each other very nicely. He's got a little bit of everything. He's got the uphills, he got the ninja stuff, he's got a downhill, it's got practically everything, and then he has this shit. It's a double truss system, and it's obvious that I have to find some way to hook my back tire or something on it in order to get some speed to make it to what? Oh, to make it to the other truss system on the other side! And I have to bridge it, and I have to basically do these fucking hops. Watch. Bring the back end around, hook it, do a little hop, hook it, do another little hop, bam! And right here, it's like, oh, finally, the end. Holy shit. Wow, There's more track. Really? Okay, so we go ahead and we get back up, and we keep going. We make this jump, everything's cool. This is easy stuff. No ninja stuff, really? Okay, we'll keep going. There's probably something ninja crazy coming up. No, it's the fucking end. It's the end. There was no reason for that last little stretch other than to make you face plant the first time you run through, because that's how most people end tracks. But I have to give it up. Well played, asshole. Very, very well played.